Hi, my name is Muhammad Nazmi bin Muhammad Nazri. I will start with the introduction of this study. First and foremost, regression analysis. It used to explore relationship between variables. The theory that our group picked is hot fit theory, which is focused on human, organizational, and technical factors to optimal outcomes. All the data have been collected through structured questionnaires by 60 respondents, and there are some statistical tools that have been stated in this study, which are normality test, Pearson correlation, Cronbach alpha, regression coefficient, R-squared, multi-collineatory, and hypothesis testing. And now we move to the other part. Objective of this study. The first objective of this study is to examine factors influencing students' acceptance of design applications, which we have conducted the questionnaire to achieve it. And the second objective of this study is to assess the human alignment of human organizational and technological dimensions using the hot fit theory, which is our group have picked for this study. So now we are on the next page, which is variable. For variables, we have split into some part. We got DV, which is dependent variable, and we got IV, which is independent variables that have been split into 4 parts. For our group, the dependent variable DV is acceptance of design application among students. The first independent variable is IV, which is usability, and the second one is relevance to academic needs, and the third one is students' design skills and attitude. Apart from that, we also include demographic variables for this study. For example, we include gender, race, age, preferred design application, and time spent using it weekly.
About respondent information. For the study, data were collected through a structured questionnaire distributed to 60 respondents. It was selected using described sampling method, covariance sampling, random sampling, and so on, so that there is diversity among the respondents from the target demographic. The question in the questionnaire deal with 3 independent variables and 4 demographic variables as per assignment guidelines. Each respondent answered the questionnaire completely, which led to integrity and reliability of the dataset used for analytics. So the pre-selected demographic variable is gender, race, age, preferred design application, and last one is time used in a week. Next one is key finding. First is usability and experience, most significant factor affecting acceptance. And the next is relevant to academic needs, is a moderate impact. And the third one is regression model, to explain 29.4% variability in usability. And the last one is multi-collinearity, is moderate but manageable. One is a statistical insight. It refers to meaningful understanding and interaction of data derived from statistic analytics. It involves recognizing patterns, trends, and relationships within the data, making informed decisions, and drawing conclusions that can guide research or practical application. The first one is Cronbach alpha. It is a statistic used to measure the internal consistency or reliability of set of items in survey or tests, often used in psychology, social science, and other fields. It assesses how closely related a set of items as group. In simple terms, Cronbach alpha measures whether multiple items or tests or survey that are intended to measure the same concept. For the second one is t-test. T-test is statistical method used to determine if there is a significant difference between the means of two groups. It assesses whether the difference observed are likely due to change or represent true difference in the population.
Next, let's delve into the regression analysis and the insight derived from the R-square value. From the regression analysis, it was evident that S-species emerged as the most influential predictor with a coefficient value of B equal 0.268 and a significant level of P equals 0.002. This means that S-species significantly impact usability with a strong degree of confidence in the results. Now, moving on the R-square value, this statistic reveals that our predictor curve effectively accounted for a significant portion of the variability in the usability. Essentially, the predictors in our model provide meaningful explanatory power, helping us understand and predict usability outcomes effectively. Let's move on to the implication of our findings. Firstly, the result emphasized that applications should be prioritized using friendly design and ensure relevant to academic needs. They will not only enhance usability but also increase adoption rates among students. Secondly, we identify the importance of training programs by offering targeted training. Students can better understand and utilize the design application, leading to improved acceptance and effectiveness. Finally, while the current model provides meaningful insight, further refinement of the predictor and the model itself is essential. This will allow for better accuracy in understanding and predicting factors that drive usability and adoption. By addressing this area, we can contribute to developing more effective tools for academic success. As we wrap up, let's highlight the key takeaway from our study. First, we found that usability and user experience are crucial for the successful acceptance of applications. Users are more likely to adopt a system when it's aligned with their needs and expectations. Emphasize the importance of a seamless interface. Second, we observed that aligning application features with academic requirements significantly improve adoption rate. This highlights the role of customization in creating solutions that genuinely add value. Next, the hot fix theory proved to be an effective framework for understanding how students adopt new technologies. It provides a structured way to analyze the interaction between humans, technology, and the tasks they need to accomplish. Finally, for future research, we recommend expanding the scope by including more variables and working with larger sample size. This will help ensure the results are more generalizable and provide deeper insight into the technology adoptions. In conclusion, this finding underscores the importance of tailoring technology solutions to meet specific user needs while ensuring usability and effectiveness. So that's all from us. Thank you.